What's up, y'all? It's your girl Melissa of The Reasonable Style, my blog where I discuss DIY lifestyle and fashion. And today I'm coming to you guys with a DIY, another DIY. I know this is like the third DIY video back to back. I promise I'm getting back to the fashion. Just bear with me. And I think I'm gonna call this series Designing My Home. Now, I know I haven't been consistent, but previously I started a series called Designing My Wardrobe, where I would be basically DIYing my own clothes. Well, this is a play on that. This is Designing My Home, where I'm doing different DIY projects for my home, my space. So today the DIY is super simple, super easy. Anyone can do it. It's literally 2 planter pots. That's it. It's just textured. So there's been many techniques. I've done different ones before in the past, and this time I used Mod Podge, which was something different for me because I've always used like just adding baking soda to the paint. So I had bought 2 new plants. I have Drea and I have Spike Noli. He's the first boy in the club. These are plants 12 and 13. I am growing as a plant mom, and you know, I take pride in the pots that I plant my plants in, as well as my space and how well these things fit into my space. So this DIY is very simple. All I did was add some texture to my planter pots. So as you can see, I'll get closer shots, but this is a textured paint. I decided to film the video a little differently. In my previous DIY videos, I took the approach of explaining to you guys what I was doing while I was doing it. Whereas this video, I'm gonna try something different. So I'm gonna narrate what I did. So it's kind of clear, concise, and easy to follow, you know, because it really is not a difficult project. It's super simple and easy. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into the video. So the first thing you want to do is gather all of your supplies. The supplies that I used are the 2 terracotta pots and saucers. I used a paintbrush, spray paint, the Rust-Oleum spray paint with the primer and the paint. Super good for coverage. I used Mod Podge, baking soda, and later you'll see I used like a sealant, a clear spray paint. I'll put the name because I don't really know it offhand. But yeah, so those were my supplies that I used. And then pour the Mod Podge into like whatever you're going to use as your container. I poured a good amount of Mod Podge, and then I eyeballed how much baking soda I actually put into it. Then I mixed it all up. Mod Podge acts like a glue, sealant, that whole kind of thing. So I thought it was a good base to start with because it already had the texture on the pots. So I literally mixed it all up and then had the paintbrush, which adds even more texture because of the brush strokes. So I put the Mod Podge in, then I put the baking soda in, mixed it all up, then applied it to the pots. Let that dry. Once I let that dry, then I took it over to get spray painted. And because it's a terracotta, although the spray paint had primer and paint in it, you might want to go over it like maybe 2 times just to make sure that it's completely covered because of the dark color, and I was using a lighter color. So I wanted to make sure it had enough coverage. And as soon as the paint is on there, leave it to dry for a couple of hours, like 1 or 2 hours, and your pot should be done. I then went ahead and added this clear protective coat. Let me grab that. Hold on. So this was the additive. I had this already, and this is the Krylon clear polyurethane. And I wanted to add this because it's a planter, right? So I needed to make sure that it had the correct sealant inside so that the water, don't mess up the paint. So I used this and then put that in the inside though. I only put that in the inside. And then once the paint dried, the colored spray paint dried, I just literally went on top and did my brush strokes again of the Mod Podge to seal the whole thing. And that's literally it. That's all I did. I would say the brush strokes, the baking soda, all of that contributed to the texture that is currently on the pots. And I'm enjoying it. Like, I like it. I like it in the space. It looks good. One pot I did vertical lines, vertical strokes, and then on the other one I did horizontal strokes, like circular motion. So it's pretty good. Like, I like it. I like the way it came out. It adds a little brightness and life into my desk space right now. I can't wait to finish the whole desk setup so it looks, warm and welcoming. Yeah, and that completes the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was super easy DIY. Anybody can try it. I hope that you try it. If you do try it, let me know in the comments below what you painted, what color did you paint it, and how easy or difficult did you find it. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.